Hey everyone. So today I wanted to talk about um, something that many of us may be struggling with, and that's burnout. So, have you ever started projects and have had trouble stopping? When it's like at the end of the day and you've put in, the time that you've allotted for working on the project, and then you just like can't seem to stop because you just want to like finish that one little task. Well, what I've noticed is that by not stopping and then just going forward and pushing through, um, in a way, I felt like I was letting down myself, because when I do that, I might feel like the short term satisfaction of like completing that task. But because I went over my allotted time that I had set for that day, um, I find that it becomes harder for me to want to do it, the next day or the next day. And so think of it as if you were to actually stop at the time that you had planned to, then you're actually succeeding at your project for a long-term basis, because by giving yourself the break and the space and honoring your own boundaries, you're not just being accountable to yourself, but you're actually being accountable to your future self. Because a lot of times we may find ourselves just burning out too quickly because we're powering through so much in the current moment, that we just get drained and exhausted, and we might even give up. And so if you are struggling with this, just know that take things in little chunks and be realistic with what you are going to accomplish in each day, because oftentimes things do take longer than we think. And so it's good to just, give yourself that extra time to accomplish it, but then make sure you're actually stopping at the time that you had planned, because you have other things to do in your day to recharge and spend time with your loved ones, go out for a walk, and all of those things are planning for your just your long-term success. So just know that everything that you set out in your day has value, and just pushing through and like overworking yourself, that's not always the best approach, because it only gives short-term gain, and it could have long-term consequences. And so yeah, if you just reframe it to honor your boundaries and like stop when you say you're gonna stop, and think of it that you'll have time to address it tomorrow and you'll be happier. Okay,